Hi guys, how are ya? I didn't know I was gonna be here today, but these are the best readings when you don't know you're gonna be here. I was called to do a reading for anyone that doesn't want to face the end to let in the new. I know it's hard when we don't want to say goodbye because it feels comfortable. It doesn't feel fair. We were lied to. Whatever our situations are, it's really hard to say goodbye to the past. Plus, it's really it's even say bye to bad behaviors. Like, you get used to. We're creatures of habit. We get used to it. It feels comfortable. It feels safe. It's so frightening, the new. And what if it doesn't work out? But guess what? What if? That is negative charging your pattern and cycle right there. And that's really not going to help you manifest what you're doing. And I think it's really important to remember right now, we wished for something upon a star when it was very dark. And we have to let the universe gift it to us. And it doesn't look like what we think it does. That's not how it goes down. And destruction and a creation is a part of life. It's just a surrender to that. It's just surrendering to that and an acceptance and then a peace. And if you want to learn, look around you. Look around you. Look at the cycles. Look. There is destruction and creation everywhere you look. It's how things go down here. And we torture ourselves. We're just torturing ourselves. And I know we have to honor and feel and transmute the pain so we can raise our vibration to get a bird's eye view to figure out where we're at. But we have to get there. And I really get it. I really get it. It's so hard to say goodbye to the past when right there we're fighting our brains that love to be habitual. This reading is designed to heal and help move forward. Help move forward in whichever way that looks. Now, these were the cards I was called to have, and of course we're starting with the Magical Dog Tarot. There's a message there, but it's a little all over the place. Let's just get a reshuffle. Gotta get the energy right. The Ace of C, and that's the Ace of Cups. I really feel like what we were just talking about, like we wish to go beyond the zone. We wish to continue to walk this path. But we're afraid right now because the old feels comfortable and the new, it doesn't because it's new. But it's time for change. It's time. The seasons are turning. We know that the spring equinox is here. The Three of Earth. And this is why. And there is the message in this card. We will be reading it. This is the Three of Earth symbolizes building on your spiritual quest. The people you meet along the way, what you're learning. So you're learning something right now. You're learning something, and sometimes learning we've been so conditioned to think that everything has to feel good all the time, and that's success, but that's not success. That's conditioning. It's understanding that we're transforming. And I imagine when that caterpillar is in the cocoon, it's probably not feeling so pretty in there. The call, we'll read this card too, guys. The call. And this is us answering the call. What, yeah. I wished upon this under a star. This is, like, I feel this is right. Like, this is somewhere I always needed to go. This is my purpose. This is my path. Oh, it feels so strange, but it feels so right. Because you answered the call. Now, let's see what this card is that flew over. The Four of Sea. What I get from this card is, like, what's happening on this path, why we don't want to say goodbye to the past and move towards the future, is it all an illusion? Is this future that we are seeing all an illusion? I don't know. See, you need to do the work within to figure that out. And, like, the big mystery is seeing through the illusion. And seeing through the illusion is the Seven of Cups. It's understanding we're human and we're not perfect. It's seeing that being perfect. That is the illusion. We are imperfect. We are learning lessons. We are growing. We are transmuting. We are transforming. And we need to remember that. We need to remember it. The world, hello. Completion. That's happiness. That's healing. An angel getting their angel wings. Transformation. Of healing, of heart. Yes, there was pain there. You know what I love? There's a lotus. There is a lotus carved out. Well, it's actually fire, but to me, I see the lotus. A lotus transformed through the fire. And a tree, the tree of life. All the elements. Earth, air, water, fire. We're evolving. Okay, let's get those messages right now. In the deep of places of the earth, among dark shadows and flowing stone, 3 dogs have come upon a rock formation shaped by nature to resemble a howling wolf. The youngest of the 3, the apprentice of the group, accentuates its lines with pigments of woad orches and of red and yellow dipped from bowls at his feet. The 2 older masters stand back to observe and offer guidance that comes with experience and to admire the inspiration that comes with youth and the exploration of what's new. In the collaboration, the strengths of each may be applied to create a grander work than any could alone. Pause for thought. A team that works harmoniously together can accomplish the task even better than working alone. You can gain from the experience of others, and working with someone who has less experience can infuse any undertaking with a fresh outlook. It's a win for everyone involved. It's a good idea to get another perspective and feedback as you go. When you work in harmony, it's fulfilling to watch your project come to life. Teamwork, apprenticeship, common goal, constructive advice, experience, and fresh perspective. And this is why we move away from stagnant energy. You know, we move away from it with 5 of C. Ugh. We want to play now with people that we can be harmonious with, we can harmonize with. Not people that we're constantly in conflict with because we can't get along. And, you know, we can't get along with everyone. We have to transmute and transform, and sometimes we have to say goodbye because people are going in a different direction than us. And it's part of our path. And then, excuse me, we make room for the people in our lives that do. We have to grow and change and learn to say goodbye sometimes. And that is heartbreaking, but we can transmute through the emotion and then use it to raise our vibration. And it's not in a cold-hearted way. It's for it's for self-love too. Like, you know, you deserve true love and happiness. You deserve to be surrounded by what you're resonating with. And that doesn't mean you could just go around telling people, yo, you just got to change because this is where I'm resonating at. That's not how it goes down. You do what you got to do, and the people that are going with you are going with you. And there is an acceptance of that and a surrendering of that. And it can be a painful lesson to learn. But if somebody is part, I don't even want to use the person, just environment. It can be environment. It doesn't matter. It's going to resonate differently with everybody who is here having a hard time saying goodbye to their negative cycle, their negative patterns, and what they're trying to now shift out and to create positive patterns, positive cycles, and what is not going with you in that positive cycle. So you don't have to keep having, the universe hit you with tower moment after tower moment so that you continue to listen. You just answer the call. Answer the call. In a forest clearing darkened by the overhanging of trees, a lone spirit canine appears. A strange spectacle light emanates from within, and as he raises his head against the gently falling rays of moonlight, his otherworldly howl sounds out a call of awakening. Rustling leaves can be heard all about. The pack appears along the edges of the clearing. Emerging from the surrounding darkness, their ears perked up to the call. They move slowly into the angelic glow. As with all things, this magical vision will pass with the night, and a new beginning will rise with the coming dawn. Pause for thought. This is your wake-up call. An epiphany has roused you from the mundane. You may have thought you knew what the world was all about, but this pivotal moment has changed you. Self-examination sparks a realization of your mission in life. You're renewed, and you evaluate your experiences. All the pieces seem to fall into place. You know who you are. Awakening, rebirth, discovering life purpose, transformation, aspirations, renewed enthusiasm, epiphany, destiny, and self-realization. And this is why this is the gift. You always want to be authentic self. You want to be accepted for authentic self. Well, now's the time. Now's the time. Answer the call. Call in your soul family. Be in the company of people that resonate with you, that allow you to be your true authentic self set free. That's the gift. That's the gift you're being offered. And that is beautiful, and that is gorgeous. Let's just clarify, as we know. I like to clarify. And there's the Tower. Clarifying the Ace of C, the Ace of Cups. We have Justice, Angel of Integrity. And it's time, really. It's time. We know we're in the time of justice. That is cleansing karma. That is moving away from charging your negative patterns and cycles. To restore yourself and to restore positivity to your life so you can manifest your abundance. And we have got the Angel of Integrity. And actually admitting to yourself that you want to go here. That you do want to pass. You want to pass. You want to walk through on. You want to feel the sand underneath your feet. And the gorgeous waves. The gorgeous waves just engulf you with the sun. You do want to do this. You do want to add positivity to your life. Because then we've got the Three of Earth. And clarifying that is the Six of Wands. That is victory. Hello. I got to pick that up. 1 second, Cass. And it's recognition. This is recognition for yourself of your accomplishments, of healing. Of healing and like actually having the courage and the strength to face yourself within and even build positive patterns for yourself to begin with. And what exactly we talked about. Here's the call. And clarifying the call is the Tower. Angel of Enlightenment. That's why the Tower keeps hitting. If you don't listen, it's trying to give you enlightenment so you can receive that. Knocking out what's stable. And then you answer the call. You answer the call. And we shift out of this energy. To get back into creation. Whew. We got some flyers. Okay. Now, so, clarifying the Four of C. It's not a mirage. This is not a mirage. Your vision, when you ground it, will not always look like what you envision it to be. But that's because you're materializing it. Okay? And hey, it could be even better. Don't charge your negative pattern. We've got the Eight of Cups, departure. That's just moving away from what doesn't serve you. That's why we're on this path, departure. We shift gears, King of Pentacles, into generosity. Now, you shift into generosity, there is a positive pattern right there. You just now have a positive charge in your situation. And then we've got the Ten of Cups, home. And that's where we're going. We're going home. That's why we need to say goodbye to the past. That's why we need to have justice with the Angel of Integrity. And don't even lie to yourself anymore if you know that it's time to be present. And that's the gift, literally. To be present in the moment and to heal, restore, rebuild, and create with wonder. And we found home. It just keeps getting more beautiful. Main energy, the bottom of the deck. Two of Cups. Partnership. Partnership. And the Nine of Pentacles. Comfort. And the High Priestess is here because we faced our darkness. We've shifted. The Angel of Power. That's incredible. Now, let's see what is being activated here. See what's being activated. Six of Swords. This is what's being activated. Travel, abandonment, retreat. It's time to cut and run. When you've been in a very difficult situation for quite a while, or when you've really gone all in for a fight, it's often tempting to consider any kind of retreat as a cowardly loss. But the Six of Swords urges you to take a look at the mess you're in and ask yourself if there's really anything productive to be accomplished here. Spoiler, there's not. Because it's one of the swords suit, there's a healthy dose of logic inherent in this card. The art shows water pooled in your hands. Lean forward and take a moment to reflect upon yourself. The Six is telling you to take a step back, but this is a moment to decide just how sizable that step needs to be. Sometimes it is a mental step, just stepping back from the argument. Sometimes, though, you need an actual physical change of scenery. The Six of Swords can't tell you how far to run. It can only tell you that you need a major shift in the situation for it to resolve. And that direction is the better part of valor. Sometimes escaping can be the bravest thing you can do. And that's, wow. Now, why are we going? These cards, I asked for a very specific message for us. Number 6, the Singer of Connection. The Singer of Connection. Number 6. Number 6, Six of Swords. Number 6, the Singer of Connection. My fairies oracle. I really asked them for a message here for us here today, guys. The Singer of Connection. Spiritual connection, karma, balance, empathy. The Singer supports all connections, the web of light between all beings, all particles, and between past, present, and future. It brings wholeness to apparent duality and combines all energies, uniting all that was, is, or could be. When we lose awareness of the connection in our lives, we feel isolated, lonely. Your energy, yet the energy is there. We only need to be open to it. There are emotions that help us open up: love, compassion, trust, and so on. There are other emotions that we tend to close down around unless we make a special effort to keep our hearts open. As you can probably guess, these emotions are feelings such as jealousy, anger, fear, grief, and others of a similarly painful nature. Yet sometimes these very emotions, when carried to an extreme, cause us to break down and then break through the song of ecstasis. This is a risky way to go, as well as an extremely difficult one, because more often than the breakdown just stays broken for a long time, and then we retreat back to a more crippled version of our original selves. That's what we're discussing. We do, we go so well along and then we fall back. We go so along, we fall back. But this is not about falling back anymore. This is about the big push through the door. So the main meaning of this card is, through the power of the singer, all connections are made, held, and released as appropriate. In a reading, the singer indicates the connection of things, especially reconnecting those that have been sundered. It is unifying and reunifying. It tells us that we need to be aware of the connections between different aspects of the issue under discussion, as well as the connections between the people linked by it. We also may need to build more connections or a network of mutual support. The presence of the singer of connection in a reading indicates support and strength flowing through the connections between those involved. And that's what this is about. This is about now attracting people where you can really connect on your spiritual quest and harmonize with and grow and raise your vibration and have partnership with. Now, let's get an oracle and close out the reading. Let's see what is being transformed here. What is being transformed? The caterpillar to the butterfly. And there it is. Number 14, assurance. It's beautiful. Assurance. Remain steady and be assured you are doing exactly what you're supposed to do. You might be seeing small signs that things, situations, and desires are just beginning to fall into place. Your focus and skills are intact. You feel motivated in work areas and therefore make good inroads on your usual work. New ways of dealing with things will occur to you. Fresh perspectives will appear, and as a result, your life will move towards harmony and balance. Trust yourself. You have everything you need. Trust yourself. You have everything you need. I really, really, really am sending you healing vibes. And this reading was designed here to help you heal. Hey guys, I was taping the cards for you and I was called to read the Ace of C, so here we go. I know we've done a lot of reading, but there's information here. Ace of C. On this lonely strand, perhaps the very place where life first emerged, we have discovered a place of beginning, where we love and compassion, the act of creation unfolds. A great blue seagull adorned with the offerings of the sea and the weathered gray of a driftwood pile marks the boundaries of the sea pack. A sand dollar, starfish, coral, shells, and pearls are the emblems of the abundant sea. Intuition and emotion flow like the waters of the ocean. Trust your inner self and heart to find your way amongst the crashing waves. Pause for thought. You've reached a time of spiritual and emotional fulfillment. Something new is coming your way. You may have a new relationship on the horizon. It's the perfect time for opening your heart up to give and receive love, friendship, and compassion. It is also a wonderful time to explore your creative side. Sing, dance, laugh, be inspired. Emotional fulfillment, love, friendship, creativity, open your heart, and compassion. Remember, that's what this is about. That's why we're here. And this is where we're going. Home with partnership and comfort. and the angel of power, power restored to our hearts. Thank you for joining me here today, everyone. Please heal, use self-care. And if you want to just check out what creation and destruction is all about, I do have a lesson on it. I will link below to this. Just take care, though. Use self-care. Remember, nature heals. I will see you again soon.